Roadcraft adventure. So, in the last episode, we did some grading of sand. It was truly monumental. We basically shot our load all over the road, and then we swept it up with a big metal... Someone was interrupting there. Yeah, so we shot our load all over the road, and then we scraped it up with a big metal device. So, next one, what have we got to do? We need to reach our location. So, let's see where said location is. This is a side quest. So, send a convoy with concrete to the harbour base. So, where is the concrete first and foremost? So, that's at the warehouse, I'm assuming? Infrastructure route. That's tracked. Okay, so... What are we doing? Plot route. Start plotting. Right, so let's see how we get on with this. I've got a funny feeling in doing this there's going to be something along this route we've not spotted. There's going to be a hole, or there's going to be something where we're going to need to carry sand or something across the map. It feels too easy simply to create a route for this mission. But we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. I mean, I could be entirely wrong. I'm just trying to keep these. It almost looks like little lanes, doesn't it? And I don't really know what lane I want. So we'll go Euro. It's Euro, isn't it? If they're driving on the right. Or American even. So right, we've got a rock field. So that could pose a problem. Right, okay, so sand. This video has now just become about making the route accessible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plot it, and then we're going to go grab some sand, and then we're going to start trying to fill those holes in. But this might take a couple more runs, and like the road's out of action there, so we're going to have to come down on the shoreline, get our toes wet, drive across some trees, come up across there. There's no drive-through McDonald's. This is proving monumental. This is a hell of a route. This concrete best be top quality. Right, and so I think we've also got to be mindful. I don't know how this is going to intersect with these other trucks, because if they're coming down at the same time, they're going to bloody misbehave, aren't they? I feel like this seems too simple. I mean, I know we've got some technical glitches back earlier in the journey that we're going to need to resolve between us. So we're coming here. Oh, look at this shindig now. So I need to make a looser curve in. Right, where's this going, this concrete? Connect two locations featured in a request for a route. Carefully void or fixed dirt path. Send a to the harbour base. Oh, okay, right, so we've massively overshot in that case. So they're going to go to the harbour base. This is where you get caught out on this game, because you think, oh, I've got it, but if you don't read it properly, now this is where I think we're going to have to be careful, because there's going to be 2 streams of traffic. Right, so right, where the fuck are they going? So that's the harbour base, yeah? Harbour base. Or is it? It's not to the crane. Or is it to this over here? Right, so this makes fuck all sense. And we've just deleted the whole bastard route. Harbour base. Start plotting. Right, well that's what we've done. Delete point. That's a garage. It's not going there. Well, this is, I mean, this is just splendid. Right, okay, so we're in the wrong bloody place again. So we need to go up here. I've just got a niggly feeling that these trucks are just going to start banging into each other. Right, okay, so that's operational. So we need sand and a grader, because we know this is going to fail. And it's going to fail fairly sharpish at this point here. So we probably should have repaired that first. So let's spin this round. Oh no, we need to go left actually, because we're already at the correct point. You see, the interesting thing as well that you can't do on this, and I was guilty of doing it all the time before, is towing the other vehicle that I needed. And some of these vehicles, you just don't have the opportunity to pull anything behind them. Are we in low range? No. It's just shit slow. Like this is what annoys me. Like, it's the tiniest little gradient, and I've got my finger fully depressed, and we're not moving. Now let's take the diff lock off. I can't turn the all-wheel drive off. So diff lock's not really speeding us up or slowing us down. And I get we have a loaded vehicle, but I've seen loaded vehicles that do 55 miles per hour. We've got a van manoeuvring along here. We'll keep out of his way. Right, now we're stuck. So we need, and we're going to need two loads of this. Right, okay, so we knew that was going to happen, but at least that'll enable us to see at what point it's happened. But I want to get to that hole first. And then we need to drag the grader along there as well. So I'm just wondering with that grader whether we can spawn that back to the garage just to speed that transaction up. I think the trucks will get along here okay. It's that bit near the well, it's this bit here, isn't it, which is going to prove problematic. So really, I think what we need to do is come in here. And let's just do a line across here. Now the second one's failed. I'm going to get stuck on a rock. Right, so let's grab more sand. Godspeed. Can we cut through here? Yeah, we can, can't we? Was this a shortcut? I think it was, wasn't it? So what's your thoughts? I'm interested to see what people's thoughts are. If you've made it this far, tell me what you think of the mechanics of building the roads and the creation of the actual transport routes. I'm really keen to take a balanced view with this, and I'm quite conscious that maybe at the moment it comes across like I fucking hate it, and part of me does, but we're going to carry on. More sand is coming. I feel like I need a bigger sand lorry, one that carries 4 times as much. Right, well, we'll dump in that truck there, because clearly I've failed. So now we're probably going to roll this on this mound. I mean, if I was a truck driver, I certainly would not be the person that you would want to entrust a significantly valuable load to. Right, so no sand, what's going on here? Ah, there you go, refill sand. Our invisible friend has appeared, the sand god. Let's get out of here, get back on the speedy road. Ah, come on. Speed it up. Pedal to the metal. It feels like there is a puzzle element to this game, which is not bad. It just infuriates me how slow these trucks are, and it might just be because they're early level trucks. We'll have a look in a minute, because I feel like some of this stuff could be achieved a lot quicker if the truck had an engine of descript. Where did we go? We went left. I think that was the way, wasn't it? So we've got 2 piles of sand. Let's right. So before we shoot another load, I want to have a look at where our routes have failed, if it will tell us. And I bet it ain't going to, is it? So it's failed at the beginning. Right, okay, so the dickhead's at a wall. So let's, can we adjust that? If we put that there. So we'll see how that one goes. I'm still conscious we've got a significant hole here, so I'm going to take that sand further around. Actually, we might get away with this one here. Do you know what? Actually, we will get away with that because there's a big boulder in the way. So we've dumped 2 loads of sand for no reason, possibly. So let's rapidly descend. I don't know if we need any. I reckon they should get round that okay, if we are. And so it says the route's failed again, so we shall have a look at that in a moment. I want to get to this hole. I do have a feeling a lot of these missions will be long. I thought some of them would be quite short, but I think I might be mistaken / optimistic, and some of these will actually be quite long. Oh man, that's right. Let's just work out what we're doing. So I'm going to put low range on. So let's start driving through. Handbrake's still on. Oh. Well, that was adventurous. Alright, we're gonna... This is not going to plan. I wonder if that's going to get through there, because I'm fucked. I'm stuck. If he gets through that, we're good. I mean, fair play to the guy. If he give it a bit of beans, boy, is he going to make it? What do we reckon? Is he going to get through? Let's get that grader down there. Right, so I think it's failed again. Yeah, so... Well, this is proving to be a little bit of excitement. It needs some music, but I'm aggrieved to play the music which is in game, because it's like the worst elevator music that you could subject your ears to. Right, let's keep going. Coming to the rescue. It may take 6 to 9 months to get there, but we're coming. We're going to solve this quandary together. I feel like with this video I should potentially just fast forward it by a multiplier of 20, but then you're going to miss out on all the scenery and that rock. Oh, well, that was splendid turning response from the vehicle. The water effects are pretty sound, to be fair. I do like the water effects. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly in a position where we're going to move some sand in a hole, and then we're going to realise we don't have enough sand for said hole and have to go back. Where is the hole? It's around this corner, isn't it, I think? I can see exhaust fumes, so that clearly means we are motoring at a rapid trajectory. Right, okay, so matey has not made it through. So grader control, change mode, blade control, sand flattening. Here we go, ladies and gents, let's flatten sand. We've not really achieved a lot there. So what I'm wondering is if I do a manual control on the blade, can I make more of the sand that we had? So this has failed. Right. Let's try again. She's tricky. I think we're making more problems here, potentially, than we're resolving. We're stuck on a rock. Right, so we know that didn't work, so more sand it is. We don't want low range. More sand, let's go. So, do we think this next delivery... I kind of think it's going to be a free delivery job. That's my gut feeling. Refill sand, so we don't need to go all the way in. There's a little time hack there. So let's just reverse out and get back as fast as we can. So I'm going to try putting the sand in that middle bit where the truck stopped before. I think where I put that last lot we might be on the wrong side of the pit. But let's get there first. Don't do that, ladies and gents, the sand will eject itself. I thought this would be a quick little job. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. But we know where we're going now. That's, you know, we're on a journey together. We know there's a big rock in that hole there, so we'll have to watch out for that when we plot our route. They'll get round this okay, I think. I'm going to put this sand in, and then I'm going to let the trucks come again, just to see if they can make their way through. So let's lift the tipper a little bit, go to low range. So, I think we're going to need more sand. We're stuck. So, we'll get the grader in now. Grader, there's a grader stuck. This is a brutal little area. Jesus. Can't seem to walk it out. It's not happening. Come on, you fucker. Grip. You're just making it worse. There, that's it. Come on, come on. Pull yourself. Right, so I'm going to try and see if there's any sand I can push back in. Sand flattening. If there's sand here, to do is go through on this side, because there might be some we can push back out maybe. Right, so now that bloody truck's going to be in the way. So let's see if we can get out. No. So we're stuck on, there's something there still. I think there's a rock under there. We don't want to go in that hole. But we're in it. We're in deep water now. And we haven't got the turning circle. We've got a fucking great boulder there. So we're going to get hooked on that. Flip the truck. Stuck in the mud. We're going to need more sand. There's a fucking great rock in there, isn't there? So let's get that grader back in. Whatever we call it. Sand flattening. So I'm going to try and push this rock out of the way. So that water doesn't look too bad there now. So if we take another run at it. So I think that's worth having another go sending a truck round. I'm going to put this back up here. So if we go back, open the route, dispatch vehicles. I'm going to do one more load of concrete and then I think I'm going to call it, because one more load of sand, because this feels like it's dragging a bit at the moment. And we're through. So let's follow that lorry. We might have done it, guys. We might. I'm sure that wasn't it? That was one of our supply trucks that's just gone round there. Yeah, here we go. So potentially, let's see if we get snarled anywhere else. We might have our supply of concrete sorted. Scooting around here quite well. Is he gonna hit that rock? No. So that's good. Still going well. Not rolling on our little... I might just get the grader around just to tidy that up actually. Yeah, I'm going to do that because that's probably going to be somewhere where they'll come unstuck otherwise. So let's just quickly bring that back round. We're nearly at the end of this video. We are nearly at the end. I am going to complete this mission and then I'm going to call that it. because this is evidently longer than I anticipated. But it's a good learning curve, because I know now if we're doing videos where we're creating infrastructure, it's going to be a little bit longer. You're going to be in for the long haul. So I'm hoping that truck's going to get through, but then it did say the other route failed as well, but we'll have a quick look at that. We might worry about that another day, because I do just want to have a look in the garage as well and just see, are we in a position where we can procure any new and exciting vehicles. So I'm just going to push this up here. There we go, ladies and gents. So we'll just smooth this off. So let's get that out of the way. Now we have got, that route's okay. Now where's the one that failed? I think we're good. It says a route's failed, but where? Objectives, no. Set up our next base, infrastructure. Right, so we've got one that needs maintenance. Vehicle failed the route. So let's just edit. We'll move that out a little bit. So there's probably... So let's just pull that round there. It's starting to make sense. It's, as a game, it is beginning to make sense. So let's just see what we may have available to us. So we're only level 2 at the moment, so it looks like we could buy another dump truck. That is questionable about as to whether we need it now. Fucking all these tutorial bits piss me off. Right, we don't want that. So that's cargo. We've got dump truck. We've got cargo truck. Dozer. We've got the crane. Scout. I'm not too fussed about another scout because I don't really see the point at the moment. So yeah, looks like we're on our way to unlocking some stuff. Yeah, so it looks like we're on our way to unlocking some stuff, but I'm not sure I want to be buying anything else at the moment until I know what we might need later. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still here at the very, very end of this video and you found it half interesting watching a man blunder through this game, and if you're still here, genuinely appreciated. If you can like, subscribe, bang a comment on, really appreciated, and I'll keep doing them. We'll sort another one out. Thanks very much and enjoy.